Many people think the longer they work and the busier they are, the more productive they are. But that's not entirely true. There's another secret ingredient to being more productive, and that's exactly what we're discussing in this video. Today, we're diving deep into Ali Abdaal's Feel Good Productivity, a guide to productivity that challenges the conventional idea of just working harder and instead focuses on working smarter and feeling good in the process. The book is divided into 3 main sections: energize, unblock, and sustain. Each of these parts tackles different aspects of productivity, from making sure you have the right energy to tackle your day, to removing the obstacles that prevent you from getting things done, and finally, to making sure you can maintain a high level of productivity over time. The first section of the book, Energize, is all about setting yourself up to have the right amount of energy to be productive in the first place. And no, it's not about staying awake with endless cups of coffee. It's about understanding how your energy works, managing it effectively, and aligning it with your most important tasks. A big focus here is how our physical health and well-being influences our mental performance. If you're not taking care of your body, you won't be able to perform at your best. Proper sleep, a balanced diet, and regular exercise are foundational elements of maintaining a high level of energy. These are often overlooked, but without them, you're essentially fighting an uphill battle, and no amount of willpower can overcome poor physical health in the long term. It's also important to have the right energy levels at the right times. For instance, understanding your natural energy peaks can help you allocate your tasks accordingly. If you're a morning person, tackle your hardest tasks first. If you're more energetic in the afternoon or evening, then adjust your schedule so that you're tackling the most important work when your energy levels are highest. Another key concept is the idea of an energy audit. This is about taking a step back and evaluating how you spend your energy throughout the day. For example, you might realize that scrolling through social media drains you, while spending time in nature or having a chat with a friend recharges you. Ali Abdaal encourages us to seek out activities that boost our energy and eliminate those that deplete it. Next, let's move on to the unblock section. This part is about identifying and removing the mental and emotional blocks that stand in the way of getting things done. One of the major issues here is being overwhelmed. Even if you're energized and ready to work, you might still find yourself procrastinating or feeling stuck. When we look at all the tasks we need to do, it's easy to feel paralyzed, unsure of where to start. This often leads to procrastination and avoidance. To tackle this, consider breaking tasks down into smaller, more manageable chunks. Instead of seeing a huge project as one big task, divide it into smaller steps. Each step is less intimidating, and tackling them one by one helps you build momentum. Perfectionism is another big barrier that stops us from getting things done. We often feel that we need everything to be perfect before we can move forward, and this results in procrastination. The key to overcoming this is accepting that good enough is often the best you can do. Don't let the need for perfection stop you from making progress. By aiming for completion rather than perfection, you'll find it easier to finish tasks and keep moving forward. Another technique to fight procrastination is the 2-minute rule. The idea is simple. If a task will take 2 minutes or less, do it immediately. This method helps prevent small tasks from piling up and overwhelming you later on. It also gives you a sense of accomplishment and momentum to carry into bigger, more demanding tasks. This can be especially helpful when you have many small tasks, like replying to emails or setting appointments, that otherwise take up mental space. The final part of the book is all about sustain. And this section focuses on how to maintain your productivity over the long term. It's one thing to feel motivated for a few days, but how do you sustain that energy and focus over weeks, months, and even years? Consistency, not intensity, is the key to long-term productivity. Batching is one of the ways to sustain productivity. Instead of constantly jumping from one task to another, Batch similar tasks together and work on them in a focused block of time. This reduces the mental energy it takes to switch between tasks and helps you maintain flow. The less you switch between tasks, the more efficient and focused you'll be. Tracking your progress is another key point in Sustain. Regular reflection on how your productivity system is working helps you adjust and fine-tune it. Check in on yourself regularly to evaluate whether your routines and habits are working or whether they need a little tweaking. This allows you to stay on track and make the necessary adjustments before burnout sets in. The framework of Energize, Unblock, and Sustain provides a balanced approach that ensures you're not only getting things done, but doing it in a way that feels good and leads to lasting success. If you found these ideas helpful, be sure to like, subscribe, and share them with someone who could use a productivity boost. Thanks for watching.